What's up, everybody? Welcome to another Fish Head live stream. We're not fishing today. We're in the kitchen. Super Bowl is in like an hour and a half, so we're gonna do an awesome recipe here and just have fun. So feel free to interject any questions, whatever. We got Lucas here with us.
We have a new kitty cat.
We got a new kitty cat today. They found it in the woods today. We got Dylan with us. And Mama Fish Head's going to be with us, and we're just going to be making some food. And then once we're done with that, and I don't feel like I have to worry about contaminating anything, we're going to make some catfish bait and some carp bait. And then we'll call it a night before the Super Bowl starts. So thanks for coming in, guys. Check this out. New kitty. Yeah.
The whole thing.
So we got a couple different things we're making for the recipe. Chicken wings, chicken legs, potatoes, corn, green beans in the crock pot right over here. Got a bunch of different things we're making for the Super Bowl, but it'll all be finished before the Super Bowl starts. We don't want to try to be live streaming during the Super Bowl. Probably would just be a bad programming idea if we did.
The oven's ready for the potatoes.
All right. So we got just regular old russet potatoes. She's going to poke a bunch of holes in them. We're going to bake those up. And then she has a recipe for that. But that's going to take a while. That's the first thing we got to get in just so they can go ahead and get cooked. Poke them with the fork, make a bunch of holes in them. You might notice this mom to the third shirt. Mama Fish Head is about to be the mother of 3 boys. If you missed the video a couple weeks ago, we're having another boy. We got 2 already. You know, Lucas and Dylan. Now there's going to be a third one. She's leaning towards the name Zach. Haven't fully decided on that one yet, but it could be Dylan, Lucas, and Zach. Dylan's over here playing with Sushi, our dog Sushi. Appreciate you guys coming in. So, who... Wait, is my chat turned on? Gotta check this. Okay, I actually had the chat not turned on. So feel free to ask any questions or tell us who you think's going to win the Super Bowl. I'm going Kansas City by 3. It's going to be an awesome tight game. They'll probably win it by a field goal at the end.
Is this it?
Yep. Comment something so I can see if the chat is on, dude. For some reason...
2 people watching.
Yeah, for some reason I had it set up without the chat on. I guess I missed something when I was setting it up.
Dad, what's chat?
Dylan, let the dog go, dude. Dylan, let the dog... No, let the dog go. Just keep an eye on them.
He's got a gear.
Okay, I'm just gonna stick them on the middle shelf, not on a pan or anything, just stick them right on there. We're gonna bake them for about 4 minutes.
The new cat and the new dog are still figuring each other out right now, so Dylan's over here trying to keep them separated. He's actually not a new dog. We've had Sushi for a few years,
Where is she?
but the cat is brand new as of like 45 minutes ago.
Dylan, where is she? Dylan, where is the cat?
Uh-oh. The light just went out. Interesting. There we go. Somehow the light decided to go off. Appreciate all you guys coming in. Grampy fish heads in. San Fran by 3. I'm going the other way on this one. Mainly because I'm a Dolphins fan. I hate the other side. I don't want San Francisco to win. So I'm hoping they can pull it off. We're also going to have a bet of how many times they show Taylor Swift during the game. I'm guessing at least 2 to 3 times per quarter during the game. And then at halftime, they're probably going to have her on the screen for at least 2 or 3 minutes. Just because of the way this season's been going with her and Kelsey. It's all good entertainment.
Should I open this?
Mama Fishhead's got this amazing batter that she's making for the wings and the chicken legs. She's about getting started on it right now. She's just kind of doing the cooking in the background while we're live here, guys. We got a bunch of wings and legs. This isn't even all. We're just going to start with this. She's putting more legs on as we speak with this secret special batter that she's going to make. I don't know how secret it is, but it's going to be really good. It's an interesting batter. She uses vodka and some other ingredients with seasonings in them to make the actual flour mix that you batter them with. We've had a similar recipe to this before, and it was amazing. And now she's just going to up it a little bit more and make it even better.
I'm going to knock on the door. No.
Don't mind the mess in the kitchen, guys. We've been cooking and doing stuff all day for the Super Bowl. I did sneak out a little earlier and go fishing. Caught 0 fish. I went catfishing for like 2 hours and got skunked. So that's why we're going to make some more bait here in a little bit. I'm going to do some liver soaked chicken breasts again, and then I'm going to make some pack bait for carp. But I don't want to start touching that stuff until the food is off the counter here. And then we'll go into the bait making part of this video, of this live stream. Mama Fishhead is not going to be happy if I get like all kinds of contamination on my hands and then put it on something that we're going to eat. So we'll just have to hold off for a bit. But we're going to make some really good food. And we're going to celebrate Super Bowl Sunday.
Mama, we have a dirty kitty now.
Uh-oh. The cat just got a bath. What's wrong with her?
She went under your chair.
Let me see.
Don't bring her over here. She got
Bring her over here. I'll
Yeah,
show
that's-
everybody
but
the
don't-
new cat.
dust all over her, babe. Don't hold her up with food.
She doesn't like being held like that. She likes being cradled.
So here's the new cat. They just found him today. We actually don't even know if it's a boy or a girl yet. Oh, look at those bright yellow eyes. That is cool.
Yeah, you want to go down. There you go.
So, new cat. Seems super friendly though. Usually when you find a cat in the woods, they're all feral and scared of people and everything, and they'll claw you to death. But this one is not like that.
Dad, Grandpa's on it. It says Grandpa Fishhead.
Yeah, Grampy Fishhead's on.
Grandpa.
Who else we got in here?
I thought it was Grandpa.
Appreciate you guys for coming in, by the way. Don't forget to hit that like button. Helps us spread it around the YouTube universe.
Over that.
Oh, one of the ingredients. Got some Svedka. Make the batter with the vodka.
Pour like 2 tablespoons in there.
She's got egg, cream,
It's water in there,
Buttermilk.
Mama.
Eggs and
oh,
buttermilk.
egg, buttermilk,
Open.
and now vodka.
Food.
Mix that together for the wash. And then we have a seasoned flour mix that she's going to put together here in a second. And that's what we're going to coat the wings and the legs with before we put them in the fryer, which at our house is just a pot with some hot oil in it. We're going to use peanut oil too, which makes everything so much better.
We're gonna get it heated.
Heat up the peanut oil. Make sure we got all the seasoning.
I saw her going like kind of what I'm doing, and I stopped like this.
Regular all-purpose flour, some cornstarch,
Seasoning.
No, don't go in there.
and the seasoning mix. She made this seasoning mix last night. Grampy says, "Hey, Dylan and Lucas."
Hello.
Stuart, what's up? Appreciate you coming in. We're not fishing. We're just making a fun recipe right before the Super Bowl.
We had to do chicken.
And we got a new cat. It wasn't really with my will, if you want to say. It was kind of against my will.
You can
Nephews
probably
and
hear it in the
sis-in-law. Heck yeah. And the new cat. It's almost an all black cat.
Our
It's like
cat loves to jump and stand up.
it's like 99% a black cat, but it's got a little bit of brown in it.
Ow, ow, ow.
Ah.
Yeah.
Super Bowl day.
Yeah.
Stuart, are you going to be watching the Super Bowl over there?
Oh.
Two teams that we really don't even care about, but we're going to go for the Chiefs in this one.
It keeps doing that.
You got the AFC and the NFC. Dolphins, which are our team, did not win the AFC, so we got to watch the other team that did. And we're going to have deliciousness while we're doing it. A Super Bowl of cereal. Nice.
You're eating cereal?
He's just joking. Probably don't care that much about the Super Bowl.
Kitty cat went under couch.
Oh, I hear the cat over there whining. So far, the cat and the dog seem to be at least tolerating each other.
Well, the dog was in the bathroom.
When he wasn't in the bathroom, he was out, and they were kind of keeping their distance, but not like attacking each other or running around or anything, so it wasn't too bad. All right, we got the ingredients set up. I'm going to pull this down just so you can see it. There we go. We got chicken legs, chicken wings, the wash, and the batter. She's going to go ahead and batter these up.
Mama, can I do it?
Then they have to sit for a little while
Mama,
being
can I do
battered,
it?
and then we'll fry them.
I know.
You want to do some, Lucas?
That's fine.
All right, you
Where
can
do you
do
put them
some.
once we're done?
Right there. We're gonna put them on the wire rack just to.
Okay.
I'll do this one. You can pick one. Pick one to do.
Which side?
baby.
I'm gonna do it this side.
All right.
Oh,
You guys put it in
what
here.
is
Come over
this?
here.
What is this?
This is the buttermilk.
Chad, what's up? Appreciate you coming in. Yeah, we're just doing some really cool pre-Super Bowl cooking here. We're getting everything prepared so when the game starts, we can start
Let
eating.
it drip for a little bit.
I'm also going to make a dessert
You're gonna put it in there.
after this. And then once we're done with the human food, I'm making two different baits. I'm going to do some liver soaked chicken for catfish, and I'm doing a pack bait, just a regular Jello panko pack bait with corn. We'll do that towards the end of this. But for right now, we're making the human food just so we don't contaminate anything.
You're gonna pick it up by the end. and
Nobody
take it
wants bait contaminated food, right?
Okay.
Lucas is pretty pumped about this.
Mom.
Yeah.
I think I've done this at Orlando.
At Orlando.
Yeah, I think we were.
You did this in Hilton Head.
Oh.
Lucas helped me fry some fish when we were in Hilton Head. He thought we did it in Orlando just because he forgot where we were, but he did. He battered the fish. We caught some whiting on the beach, and he battered them up, and then we fried the whiting. Made sandwiches out of it. That was awesome.
I'm gonna do one of these now.
That's fine.
Oh. Oh, what is this one?
You didn't let it drip off a little bit, bud.
I'm actually not sure if I'd rather have fried chicken or fried fish. Both of them sound really good.
I'm just piling it.
Won't you make a mess there, dude? Keep it on the plate.
Try to keep some of it on the plate, dude. He's like pulling it all off the plate. Gotta have enough to coat all the chicken with. These things are looking glorious as she's putting them on the rack.
I'm gonna do two
Pretty
at the
excited
same
about
time.
this meal, actually.
And I'll put this one in there for me, please.
Okay. Oh, yeah. Just push it down in there, bud.
Spake,
Pink.
What are y'all making for Super Bowl? Let's see the recipes.
Shake it off and then you put it up there. Alright.
I'll get that one. And then put this one
You think
in
if I put some batter in the bait,
No, put this
like
one
the panko pack bait that we're gonna make, that might do something? It's got some interesting seasonings in it, so I don't know if that's something fish would want. It's not a bad idea though.
Put it up there.
Just throw a little bit of it in there, maybe.
That should be good. Pat it down.
Look at my hands.
Oh, he's coated. We could fry his fingers right now.
Put that in
Yeah, let's get some of this back in the middle here, dude.
Hurry up! I'm holding this one.
Oh yeah, the dough bait. We could make dough bait. I need a couple extra ingredients that I don't have prepared. Right now, all I have is the chicken and the livers, which I'll make the catfish bait with. And then we got some of these panko breadcrumbs and strawberry jello and a can of corn. So I'm going to make that, mix it together. It's actually Bob from Anyfin's recipe. I'm going to do it pretty much the same way he does it. And that way we'll have pack bait and catfish bait for like the next 2 weeks. And we won't have to worry about making any bait.
Oh, this one.
On starts, and then we're going to be focusing on catching bass. But until then, we're going to try to catch as many catfish and carp as we can, which hopefully is more than 0, which is what I caught today. Went crappie fishing yesterday. 0 crappie. So we're not having a great fishing weekend here, guys. It is not ideal for the fishing.
Yes, you go.
The weather's been really weird.
Here we go.
Yes, Bob's a legend. I'm doing that same recipe. Bob made a short about it, but I've seen it in videos before that he did. Gonna do the same recipe. And I'll leave it pretty dry
We're running out.
because I don't want it to be like overly wet when I'm storing it. So I'm gonna leave it pretty dry, and then I'll just add a little bit of water from the lake to it just to make it the right consistency when I want to use it. And I'm gonna separate it into like bags. So I have a couple different weeks worth of bait. Same thing with the liver chickens. Since that's what we caught our catfish on. We're going with liver flavored chicken. And then I also have this catfish nectar. Let me go grab it. I'll show you guys
I'm
that.
getting some off my hand.
Yeah. Well, it was right there. Where you put it? Do a few more, then we'll do some plain ones too.
Mom, you flip it, I'll put this stuff on.
Alright, we'll do.
Our light keeps kicking off. I'm not sure what that's all about. We've been having some lighting issues lately, guys. Our ring light that we normally use and our spotlights, all three of them are damaged or cutting in and out, or the wires got pulled or something. We're going to be correcting that shortly. But the catfish nectar, the attractant that I'm going to make the bait with, is called Potskis
Why?
catfish nectar. I don't know if we'll be able to catch one of those beasts, but that's what we're adding to the chicken and liver.
We'll stop at this one for now.
Don't want to do that until all of this deliciousness is ready, though.
Yeah, I'll do it in my house.
Once this gets cleared up, then we'll start this process and the pack bait. And I don't have to bend over to be in the camera like this. But so far, this is looking incredible. I just wanted to turn the phone down enough so you guys could see what they were doing. The potatoes are already in the oven. We're going to be frying these in a little bit. We also have the green beans with bacon cooking in this crock pot right over here. And then we also have some corn on the cob right over there. We're going to cook that in the oven right towards the end. Stephen Merchant, thanks for coming in. Yeah, the food's going to be great.
How do I?
Here, here comes.
Chad, you should be. I'm getting hungry. I've actually not eaten much today. All I've eaten today is beef jerky.
And I go,
Oh, and an avocado. I had beef jerky and an avocado for lunch. That's it. Nothing else. So I'm going to be really hungry when this food comes out. It's going to be good. But then this bait making is going to be fun. And I'm making enough bait to last for a few weeks.
Did you get most of it off first?
Yeah, I got most of it.
Alright, so we're gonna. Dude, I'm just gonna nails too. Alright.
They already did all of that, and we still have this much more. It is decoding Lucas's hands right now. His hands are like white gloves on. Stuart, we got an awesome fried chicken recipe here. I'm gonna get Mama Fishhead to tell you what this seasoning blend is that mixes in with the batter. As soon as Lucas is done. Tuber Chat's in the house. Appreciate you guys for sharing out our videos.
Some tangy flour one. Just no seasoning.
Yes, this is a special seasoning. She found a general recipe online, and then of course we always make everything our own. So that's what's mixed with the flour. As soon as Lucas finally washes his hands over here.
You can't reach the nozzle.
There we go. Now, Mama Fishhead, what are the ingredients in the seasoning for the flour?
We got paprika, garlic powder, celery salt, black pepper, white pepper, thyme. What else we got in there? Oregano, basil, ground ginger, ground mustard.
No, what are we doing with that?
I think that's about it.
What are we doing with that, Mom?
Which is a ton of ingredients.
Mom, what are we doing with this?
But it smells unbelievable.
Where it's not
You would
all
think
spicy.
all of that smells like overpowering, but it doesn't.
So we're doing like the same thing again?
But it's plain.
So we're doing the same thing that
It
we
doesn't
did.
smell overpowering at all.
In case somebody doesn't want all the seasoning.
We're doing the same thing that
But
If any of
it's
you
plain.
guys are not familiar with Tuber Chat, I found them probably a couple months ago. Really awesome community of YouTubers. They go on and just meet each other, and it's awesome. I highly recommend go on Tuber Chat. They do live streams like twice a week, and everybody just meets each other. It's really cool.
which one?
Whichever you want to do. That one, stay on here.
The cat is on the dog's bed. The dog's gonna be mad about that.
Babe, do you want me to do more seasoning in there, or do these plain? There's like 6 of each that are.
We want to leave a few that aren't battered at all.
Oh, so then we'll just either.
Just like 2 legs and 2 wings or
So
something.
then we'll just add seasoning to this.
Yeah.
She's gonna take a nap. She's gonna take a cat
All right,
nap.
mix that all in, dude.
Okay. She's gonna take a cat nap, Dad.
Nice, Stuart. You got the 503,000.
Keep it in.
Heck yeah. Solid.
She's taking a cat nap.
We still need some more hours.
She's taking a cat nap,
Yeah, I was
Dad.
supposed to put this on before we floured it. Lucas, keep it in the plate, dude.
Daddy.
It's like color in between the lines, except with batter, and it ain't working out. It's all over the counter here.
I'm gonna get some kitten food.
There's canned food right there, dude.
Sweet.
All right. You ready, dude? You ready, dude?
Yep.
All right, there.
Does anybody not like fried chicken? Or fried fish? I love fried chicken and fried fish. I actually can't really decide which one I'd rather have. We got chicken tonight, since my fishing has been letting us down the last couple days. We could have had fried crappie,
Not that big.
Put it right on there.
but the crappie weren't biting because it was 75 degrees yesterday while I was fishing. I think the water temperature's gone up like 5 degrees over the last week or so, and the crappie like cold water.
Dad.
All right, dude. Shake it up. Shake it up. Shake it up. Shake it off. Okay, I got that off. I don't need all that.
Yeah, and if any of you don't know Stuart the Fish Whisperer, Stuart the Fish Whisperer, go check out his channel.
There we go.
He's a great trout fisherman and flies his own, ties his own flies. Why can't I talk right now? I want this food so bad.
That's good.
And watching Lucas doing this is like hurting my soul a little bit
Why?
because you've got it everywhere, buddy.
Aww.
It's okay. Easy cleanup. I'm just waiting for them to finish this recipe so we can do the bait. Because the bait recipe is going to be amazing. Yeah, appreciate it, brother. Lurk all you want.
She really likes it. Time to get me.
Yeah, you just got it all over your shirt, dude.
No, I didn't.
Oh. Let's see how coated he is by the end of this.
I'm probably gonna be called season now. Time to get crazy. Time to get crazy. Time to get crazy.
I'm trying to figure out some way that you can go live where it could be pointing towards you and have a view of the what you're working on. Because for any kind of cooking, you need to be able to see what you're making. And you don't want to be bent over like this. Like Lucas right here is like half the height of me. And I'm having to bend over to be on camera.
Oh, I forgot to
not ideal, but we can make it through a little while of this. Once I do the bait part, I'm going to change the angle of the camera and turn it back up a little bit, so it'll be a lot better. But don't want you guys to miss this amazingness. And if you've not seen recently any of our videos, this mom to the third power right here, Mama Fishhead is about to be the mother of 3 boys. We've got Dylan and Lucas already, but there's another one cooking right in there. Big belly.
Big belly, big belly, big belly.
Alright, done with the breading.
No, there's.
All right, the breading is done. Hey, Jerry, thanks for coming in. Jerry says, congratulations, Mama Fishhead.
Thank you.
Thanks for coming in, Jerry.
Show him your hands, dude. Show the camera your hands. Don't.
Lucas is going to show you how coated he got. Oh, man, look at that.
I have snowflakes.
He could just stick his hands down into the hot oil, and then we could have fried human.
Okay, not go there now. Not this kind of animal.
No.
My dad's a cannibal? Didn't know that.
No, not a cannibal. But those were coated for sure. Appreciate that, Jerry.
Lucas coated his hands better than he did the chicken.
No, they were pretty well coated. We're going to save these last few and fry them with nothing on them. Just so we have some bare wings and legs with no seasoning on them. Kind of to compare everything to. That's a lot of stuff that came off the plate. Could probably batter like 2 more of them after that.
Yeah.
Stuart, it's a boy. 3 boys.
Can I have my phone?
Where's your phone? Oh, it's over here.
Can I have it?
Yeah, if you want. Yeah, Stuart, another boy to the Fishhead Army.
So, Dad, you're saying I can play on it?
Yeah, if you want.
I'm gonna keep it on still.
Okay. Dylan and Lucas are getting into gaming mode, I think. They do this every once in a while.
Are you on
Roblox.
Roblox?
Minecraft.
Alright.
What else?
I'm installing a mod. For Minecraft!
Putting a mod in your Minecraft.
Yeah.
I don't know anything about Minecraft, guys. They start doing this and they're telling me about mods and stuff, and I got no clue what they're talking about. I don't know what a mod is or how it works.
So a mod, there's another app. You get the mod, put it on Minecraft, and then you have that Minecraft mod. And you can put it on so Minecraft is different.
So Minecraft is different. Interesting. Are there unlimited amount of mods?
Yep.
Yep.
And
Wow.
ow! As many as that have been created. Yeah. All the ones that's been created are mods. And you can do it. What?
All right, I can stand back up again.
I'm adding more seasoning to these, so I think I would do that.
Chad, nice. Congratulations. The 1K club is nice. Jerry, it's just my phone.
I'm not in yet.
Just using the old Galaxy S22. I got the ring light and another light this way and the light above. So, should be enough to get by.
Don't worry. No.
I keep noticing that my skin is like kind of burnt because I've been fishing the last 2 days without catching any fish. So I probably just got more sun than I really needed to. In the wintertime, I generally don't use sunblock either, which is probably a mistake. But yeah, got a little extra sun this weekend while fishing.
Oh, no, I'm stuck.
If you guys haven't hit the like button yet, go ahead and do it. Do it. Hit the button. Try to spread this around a little bit. We got like 20 more minutes to go. We're not going to go past the 6 o'clock hour because the game is going to be starting. We're definitely not competing with the game at 6:30. So long before then, we'll be off of here. But we really appreciate you guys for coming in. Just hanging out with us for a little bit in the kitchen. I think in about 10 minutes, while she's doing the frying, I'm going to start making these baits. Thump in the house. Thump, you know what happened with the rod holders? I got discouraged about the length of the blue wood that I was going to use and basically just put a halt on the whole process. I think what I'm going to do is cut those things in half or come up with another cross piece. They were too wide and the whole thing was kind of wobbly. It wasn't going to work. So I put the rod holder on hold. I went crappie fishing yesterday without it and caught nothing. But we definitely need to figure out those rod holders. Steven, I'm going for the Chiefs. Reluctantly going for the Chiefs. Because I'm a Dolphins fan. At least if the Dolphins couldn't get in there in the same division, the Chiefs, or same conference, I mean. And I don't really like San Francisco 49ers at all for any reason. So I'm going to go for the Chiefs tonight. Who you got? Mama Fishhead did a sangria with non-alcohol wine. He's taking the 49ers. Bart's in the house. Go Steelers, right? Yeah, she made a non-alcoholic sangria. It actually looks really good.
I'm going to drink it.
I'm going to try it right now. Ooh. It's super sweet. Oh yeah, the survey for the fishing. Honestly, I'll go fishing for anything. But I just figured it would be fun to throw something out there. See if anybody loves one type of fishing more than everybody else. Last time I checked, like an hour and a half ago or something, anything that swims was way up in the polls. So anything that swims. Whenever I catch them, I always like throw them back in the water and say, swim. Yeah. If it swims like those microfish we were catching last week, they're this big. Literally this big. Super fun. Super fun time fishing out there for those things.
You want to show them the green beans?
Oh, the green beans are smelling great. I'm not going to bring the phone over there, but Mama Fishhead's stirring them up. We got cut green beans with bacon and onion and garlic in the crock pot. And they've been slow cooking now for like an hour, maybe even more than an hour. That's going to be one of the side dishes. We also have corn on the cob to go in the oven right towards the end of it. So we're going to have a feast for the Super Bowl.
I'm not by a cake.
Yes, Steven. Or yes, Jerry. Dylan outfishes me quite often. But we're always fishing for different species, so I'm using that as my excuse. Yeah, Montana and Jerry Rice. I was always like an East Coast kid, and I always hated the 49ers. So when they were huge, I was like not interested, didn't care about it at all. And I'm still kind of the same way. I mean, respect for anybody's team, but I'm just not a 49ers fan. Hot wings and queso. We got a bunch of seasoning in these wings.
Well, we're gonna do that with butter.
Yeah, and then we also dip them in butter at the end.
No, hot sauce and butter. Not just butter.
Yeah, hot sauce and butter. But that right there makes them a little bit spicy at the end. And depending on how much you put on there, could be really spicy. We're not doing anything crazy like ghost pepper sauce or anything. Yeah, remember the fridge just plowing through everybody? Stuart, that's a weird rambling of nonsense, brother. I bet they all fish. Ooh, Scotch bonnet peppers. Some super spicy peppers.
That's why I wanted hot chocolate.
Nice.
Grandpa Dave gave that to Lucas. Should be yours.
Oh, yeah. Check out this mug, guys.
The grandpa that this one's named after.
This is from great-grandfather Dave, who the new baby's middle name is going to be David. But that is a sweet bass fishing mug. Should have given it to me, but he gave it to Dylan and Lucas. I might still use it, though. Once we have, like, better merch and stuff, I'll be like, check this out, guys. You got to get one of these mugs. Like Ace Fishing with his catch and cook mugs. They do look sweet. We do have a store with all of our merch in it. It's a bunch of fish head video shirts and caps and hoodies and onesies for babies and everything. If you guys want to check it out, in the link of all of our videos, there's a little link down at the bottom, since we can't put it right under our video, but you can go to our fish head store and get any kinds of cool shirts or jackets or hoodies or water bottles. Still got 11 awesome people in here, guys. Appreciate you coming in. I'm going to have to start this bait very shortly because we're running out of time. We're at like 45 minutes for the stream, 43 minutes for the stream, and we wanted to end this at about an hour. So I think 5 more minutes, we're switching over to bait making time.
Our potatoes are... We're gonna make potato skins, so our potatoes are gonna cool off for a little bit. I'm gonna cut them in half. We're gonna season it. We'll scoop out some of the inside, and we're gonna season them with butter, garlic, parsley, and seasoned salt. And then we'll put it back in the oven for like 5 minutes, and then we'll put our toppings on it, and then we'll put it back in the oven so that like cheese can melt all over the bacon. That's the plan.
Unbelievable. It's like better than restaurant. Better than restaurant quality potato skins, stuffed potato skins. Stuart, we actually found out what kind of fish it was. Someone else that is subscribed to our channel came on and gave us the scientific name for it and everything, but if you want to look it up, it's called a mud sunfish. And where we live in Florida is like the very, very southernmost point of its range. So it's pretty rare to catch them here. Apparently, we just have them in our creek, but it's definitely a mud sunfish. Yep. Bart saw it. Definitely a mud sunfish. The pictures online looked exactly like the fish that we were catching with the stripes and the green gills and everything. Pretty awesome. I'm pumped about having mud sunfish in our creek. Actually, we're gonna be trying to catch more of them now that we know what we're working with. We're gonna go back there and target mud sunfish. Haven't been able to catch them on a rod and reel yet. Yeah, it is bait. Oh no.
We left them in there.
The dog's been in the bathroom to keep him away from the cat, and he ate half the roll of toilet paper. Not gonna be good. I'm gonna grab the stuff for the bait here, guys. We gotta get on this.
Right.
No more.
The cutting board.
Yeah, a cutting board for the chicken.
Don't unpost.
Did you find it? Did you find the stuff or no? You said you found it.
I'm gonna do the panko jello corn one first. So we got the panko breadcrumbs, strawberry jello, and a can of corn. And then for the catfish, we got a container of chicken livers and some chicken breasts that were actually like on their last day, so they were on sale. And there's a bunch of liver blood in here. Cheap chicken breasts. I probably wouldn't eat them. I might eat them, but we're not going to eat them. We're making them into bait. And then I'm going to have like 2 or 3 weeks worth of catfish and carp bait to use. Will you grab me a can of corn? Oh, and that big bowl. I'm not prepared. I said I was prepared and I'm not.
What bowl? Just any big bowl?
Any big bowl. Whole kernel sweet corn. Let's do this old school, guys. Pop a hole. Turn it. That's how you open a can. Yeah, that's perfect. So we're just going to go ahead and pour the corn into the bowl. And we're going to dump the whole pack of the jello in there. I am stealing Bob's recipe from anything as possible, in case you guys want to go check that out. This is where I got the recipe from. I'm going to try to do it the same way he does it because he catches carp. And the Kool-Aid corn baits that I usually use for carp aren't working right now. So I'm going to try something a little bit different. Strawberry jello with the corn. Then we're going to mix it up. It looks just like the Kool-Aid corn that I've been using, but it smells a lot different. Then we're going to take the panko breadcrumbs and just pour the whole thing in there. Mix it all together, and then we're going to save that. I'll separate it out a little bit later. Into like 3 or 4 different things, so I have like 3 weeks worth of stuff to cook. Not to cook, to use for bait. Yes, Stuart, I'm using Bob's bait right now. We are in Florida, but we have carp. We got the same kind of carp here. So hopefully the carp here will eat this bait and not just ignore my baits like they've been doing lately. I've been soaking just straight corn in Kool-Aid, but it hasn't been working recently. So we're changing it up, and now we got the panko, corn, and Jello mix for pack bait. And I think we might have just nailed the consistency perfectly. You said if it sticks to your hands, it's too wet. If it doesn't pack, it's too dry. But it looks just about right to me. I think this would pack perfect. I'm not going to do it right now for time's sake.
You're high.
But there it is. The pack bait. It's moist, but not real wet. I think that's going to pack perfectly. And I'm going to separate it out into a few different bags and keep them. So over the next few weeks, we'll have plenty of bait. That's the carp bait. Now, the other bait is just going to be chicken breasts. I'm going to chop them up into chunks. And then I'm going to mix chicken livers with it.
No.
That's the whole bait, except for the magic ingredient. And that's catfish nectar. Yeah, I had it down, Stuart. I'll bring it back down here. There we go. Catfish nectar. So we're doing chicken breasts chopped up. Don't need to get fancy with it or anything. I find that about 1 inch chunk is like the perfect size for the hook with the small hooks that I'm using. So I cut them into strips like this, and then just cut them into chunks. I actually had a bunch of this morning left over, and I threw it in the lake. So I'm going to go back to that same spot where I was in the lake in about 2 days and see if I chummed up the spot. Maybe the catfish will be just hanging around the area. All right, Alright, so we just take all these chunks of chicken breast. I need another bowl. Can you grab me a bowl? Mama Fish Head is going to help me out. It doesn't have to be that big. I'm just mixing the chicken with the livers. So we put all these chunks of chicken breast in the bowl. We pour the chicken livers in there. My hands are wet. Just pour the whole thing in there. And then we're going to take the catfish nectar and just squirt a good healthy amount of that in there. Now this is going to soak overnight and then we're going to freeze it. And you can either use the chicken chunks directly or the livers directly. But both of them are good channel catfish baits. I've asked around the catfish community on YouTube, and this seems to be like a really safe bet for channel catfish. So we're doing it. Sushi's out. There he is. Say hi to Sushi. But I'm going to wash my hands, and we're going to go ahead and wind down this live stream because the Super Bowl is quickly approaching. What?
What size baggies are you wanting?
A gallon bag and 3 sandwich bags. 2 gallons and 3 sandwich. Separate all the baits so I can store them. It's going to take a while for me to use all this bait. So we really only get to seriously fish like 2 days a week. And catfish baits, you don't need a ton of it because you can sit there for like a half an hour on one chunk of bait. And then you bring it in and put one more chunk of bait on. So the amount of bait that I just made is like 2 days worth. And I'm also going to put the rest of this chicken in there and mix it all together. So that's going to be like a month worth of catfish bait. And then that carp bait, it goes a little faster, I guess, but that should be plenty for a couple more weeks too. But we're going to go ahead and wrap it up because Super Bowl, I'm going to say against my will, go Chiefs. Go Chiefs. I've never said it. They actually stole my college team's war chant. Oh, you're going to hear that a million times. The Chiefs did not come up with that. They stole it from the FSU Seminoles. Just so tonight, when you're hearing that over and over and over again, they stole it from the Seminoles, which are here in Tallahassee. No skunk, Stuart. Don't give me any bad vibes. Oh, Chad made some pancakes. Nice. Bart, yep. Sushi's coming in. Appreciate all you guys coming in. Yes, go FSU.
I bet you'll never find me.
And before I call it, don't forget to hit that like button. Do it. Do it. Hit the like button. If you're watching this after it's live, make sure you subscribe to our channel. We do multiple random live streams, and all kinds of fun fishing and camping stuff, guys. But thank you all so much for coming in. I will talk to all of you guys again soon, I'm sure. Stuart, no skunks. Appreciate it, guys. We'll talk to you later.